I want to dare you, Ruto. If you want to risk your life or you want this Kenya to turn into something pathetic, Nyangaresi Gilbert from Kisii, being a youth in this region and with what was happening just last night,
yes,
about Dr. Fred Matiang'I, you know, when someone comes from your tribe and there is like a national figure,
yeah,
is trying to bring us together. And what we were seeing yesterday is just mayor. I call it mayor because if Ruto wants to fight the big fish, let him fight Raila, not Matiang'I. Matiang'I is just a fly, let him fight the wasp. Matiang'I really in this nation, he really did a lot to the community,
yes,
to the whole Kenyan people, and we've seen his work with the dockets he has been in.
Yes.
Remember when he was in the education sector,
yeah,
he tried and streamlined everything, and all over Kenya we were very proud.
Yeah.
Right now Matiang'I is an international figure.
Yeah.
Being an international figure, I want to dare you, Ruto. If you want to risk your life or you want this Kenya to turn into something pathetic, do the way Kisii was done, and then you will know the way the international community will chip in, and Kenya we will be under now. You think we were colonized, but you are welcoming colonizing. Kama serikali imekushinda baba, si eti uanze kutafuta vitu ngine ndogo ndogo enye itafanya utoke kwa docket.
Yeah.
Just surrender in peace. There is no way you can promise the MPs that you're going to give them in a month. You give them 2 billion for the CDF. How? Release the CDF budget. The MPs will work on it, and that will be something good. Lastly, as the Omogusi community,
yes,
aging from Kisii County and Nyamira County, what we want is respect for our senior Dr. Fred Matiang'I. We've seen his work. Since he doesn't like corruption, you are against him. You want to chip in and penalize him because he was working as an interior CS and he was doing his work accordingly. With that, bearing in mind, Dr. Fred Matiang'I right now is a national figure and he is a no man to fear or terrify. If you want to look for him, face him during the day. No wastage of time facing him during the night. Huh?
Okay.
So we want heshima iwe kwa Dr. Fred Matiang'I, being in the last government as the CS Interior, mpe process yake jinsi ambavyo constitution inasema. He was a national leader and he is still a national leader. Hii matanga ya magoa kitu kidogo isianze kuleta shida kubwa.
Okay.
Wacha tu concentrate kwa matanga ya magoa, tukimaliza ulete kisanga ngine. Last but not least, Wakenya sasa hivi wanalia njaa. Wakenya wako njaa. Mheshimiwa Ruto, kuna wale tulikupigia kura na saa hii you totally let us down. What we expected was heaven like, but what we are seeing is hell. So work on the Mwananchi. Food shortage is all over. Bring prices down, and the government we will support the government.
Okay.
Another thing, when Dr. Fred Matiang'I was the interior CS, he fought banditry. Watu wako wanauliwa huko kwa mang'ombe huko juu Turkana, Isiolo, nini, Kajiado. Sasa hivi wezi wako kila mahali, wengine waogopi hata sauti ya Kindiki. What we want to say, Dr. Fred Matiang'I is a national figure. Wacha haki yake apate kama mtu aliyefanya kazi na serikali iliyopita. Badala ya kupigana vita usiku, vita ya watu wenye wakonomo, just go fight the bandits there. See, yesterday Kindiki was having a meeting and the bandits were still vermeering the nearby village. So work on fighting the bandits, not those national figure leaders who have shown power to lead and work exemplary. Thank you for that.
Now, if I may ask,
yes,
wakati Matiang'I alikuwa CS, we saw so many people being harassed.
Why your time amuku react, but since now Yeye imemfikia, you are also reacting.
Yes, I thank you for that good question. And indeed, once you are in some docket, you are given power to exhibit that power to the Mwananchi, to work for the Mwananchi accordingly. What I want to say, Matiang'I was following the rule of law. Let the rule of law prevail in his situation right now.
The same thing applies to him. Maybe it's the same rule that he applied.
Yes.
It's being applied in him.
I know last time I saw Mheshimiwa William Ruto being blocked from going to Uganda because he had not followed the right process. If Matiang'I blocked him, he blocked him according to the docket he was holding as the Interior CS. Being the cabinet for Interior, right now he's out from that. Let him also give it as it is. If Matiang'I is on mess, let him face the law. Not going to his home, you want to raid the house, you want to...
But you haven't answered my question. Last time we saw Jimmy Wanjigi and so many akina Moses Kuria walifanywa vitendo, sindio?
Yes.
But that time you never came up asombo gusimu seme you are doing wrong. But since now the current CS na yeye anafanya the same job yenye Matiang'I alikuwa anafanya, but now you are reacting. Why that time you never reacted? You are just reacting now.
I thank you for that question. And indeed, politics remains to be politics, and indeed it's a dirty game. But Matiang'I is not a politician. He is a leader. First, when Kuria and the rest were going through the knives, akina Jimmy Wanjigi, Matiang'I was doing according to the rule of law. If right now Matiang'I is on mess, let him also face the rule of law. But we haven't seen anywhere where Matiang'I has messed up. For the incident that happened just recently when they visited Magoa's home, I saw Matiang'I giving Honorable Mheshimiwa, who is our president, retired president, yes, but he still remains, Mheshimiwa Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta. He was telling him his excellence. I think that is what is angering Mr. President William Ruto, in that he is fearing when he will be going to Magoa's burial, the same will recur. And indeed, Kenyans voted for you, Mheshimiwa William Ruto. But what we expected is more than what you're doing. We expected heaven. The cost of living has really risen, in that we can't even handle anything here. I saw yesterday, the other day, NSSF from 200, a shoot to 2,100. That is too much for us. Even a common Mwananchi was struggling to pay that 200. Now you want us to pay 2,100. Imagine being paid 10,000 in a month. You take 2,100. Tax is there, pay is there. I'm going to remain with 4,000. What am I going to take my children to school for? There is no. So we are going for business, and people are evading paying tax because this one has become too much. So what we are requesting, if indeed Mheshimiwa William Ruto, hii serikali ni watu wa boda boda na mama mboga, reduce the cost of living and everything will go smooth. And if you want to fight, don't fight these mayor people, fight the big fish, fight Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, fight the big personnel in the opposition, fight Raila Amolo Odinga. Not Fred Matiang'I because of having a strong musimamo. No, that one is personal, and as we can see, it's politics at its length.
Sheria inakata upande zote.
Thank you.